Let's load the game. La 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 la. Alright. Hello there, and welcome back to next episode of my Final Fantasy IX playthrough, where we're going to be picking up the Knights of Pluto. I think I went through it last time, but we've got 8 members to find. Unfortunately, there are 2 right here. You've actually already talked to these 2 people, but it's quite fortunate, actually, that they're right next to the save point, because you have to talk to them again and sort of kick their asses into gear. Otherwise, they don't count towards the total. So even though you've already talked to them in the cutscene, you do have to talk to them again. So that's 2 down. And there was no letter, was there? No, this is Mosh. I've got to find Monty. Okay. Ooh. No letter. So I've got 6 more Knights of Pluto to find. There's no one out there, and there's no one in there. Because out there is the Queen, and you can't get in there. So let's go this way? I forget what's this way. I think it's the front. Oh yeah, it's where I had the little sword fight. There's nothing here, though. Oh, look, it's... Hello! Hello! No, there's nothing here. Still 6 members to find. No, I think... Oh, there's one. Come here. Ah, you little... I'm not sure, little bugger, if you have to talk to him or not, or whether I've already talked to him. But these 2 here aren't Knights of Pluto. These are Alexandrian soldiers, and they're under control of a... There he is. Which way is he going to run? That way. There he is. Pluto Knight 5. Yes, I'm looking, sir. I'm not sure. I can't remember whether I already talked to him or not, but... you know, might as well try and talk to him again. So, there's one here. A Mullen Kedaim. So hungry. As long as you talk to him, it's fine, I think. You don't have to actually kick his butt and get him moving. I don't think there are any items to pick up back here. I can't remember. I think there are some items to pick up back here, but it's much later on that you have to do it. Look, there's loads of little areas you can go. So that's 3. That's 3 total of the 8 you have to find. God, make me think. Make me count numbers. Is there one back here? No, I don't think so. There's a couple of chefs. Hello, sir. Dishmeister. Is there someone in here? Oh, look, there's a character. Oh, who's this? The head chef. Very curious looking character, aren't they? Remember that, because the head chef may show up later. But there's no, Oh, there's a lot of cooks. Good thing there aren't too many of them, or else the broth would be spoiled. But, no knights here. So I can't remember how many... So I found 3 for sure, and there was one guy running in circles around here. So that might be 4, I'm not entirely sure, but... Just check every area, basically. Village of Darley, a farming village near the Lindenblum border. Maybe we'll visit there one day. There is a knight down here. Want to be the military? No, you can't leave. You fool. I'm not just going to let you leave the military. Now, this location here in the library is very important, actually. There's a mini-boss here that we'll have to fight a little bit later on. But no, I mean, we're all level 1 at the moment, and you can't actually initiate the fight at the moment. Is there anyone else in here? What does this say? Oh, the ice cavern. Well, maybe we'll go there one day. Something tells me that we will. I haven't seen the princess. No one, incidentally, no one has seen the princess. Right. Well, I've rounded up a few knights. Let's head outside and see if we can find any more. What else is here? Have a little sip of water. What? The play seems to be a hit. Yes, Her Majesty will be most displeased. We're not going to be a laughingstock, don't you worry. There's a little fellow down here. Hagen, bring peace to my soul. And he didn't realise that she was missing, and he's off. Cool. Well, there's another one searching. Let's see what is... Aha, we've got another knight here. It's going to treat it just the two of us. So I'm chatting them up. I'm trying to remember where to go now. Yeah. Is it in here? I have a feeling it... I have a feeling you do go in there, so I don't want to go there just yet. Maybe? I can't quite remember. Oh, sorry. Ah, yes. Because this is a dead end, so there's another Knight of Pluto here. Oh, but he's a useless Knight of Pluto. He's just like a generic Knight of Pluto. Brilliant. Okay, we'll go the other way. We'll go the other way. I think I might have rounded up everyone. Well, there might be one more, I think. That's barred, so you have to go like straight along here. There is something to pick up around this table, I think. Isn't there? Are you sure? I could have sworn there was something to pick up. Oh well. So we go up here, and I think there's one more Knight of Pluto to get. There he is. Hello. He's a little bit knackered from walking up the stairs. I don't blame him. So tired. Oh, and this guy lists all of the knights and tells me whether or not I've got them all. So he says he hasn't reached the top yet, so we don't know about the princess. So that's him collected, and then we talk to him again. Have we all received the order? Of course. Was there an extra one? And then he lists them. So I found Blitzen and Kohol, so that's 1, 2. Laudo, 4. Now this is important as well. So it tells you like he's the most famous artillerist in the world, Joborn. Later on in the game, much later, you'll have to give these knights orders, and what they specialise in, he tells you here. So he tells you this guy is specialised in artillery, so you'll have to assign him to artillery. The one man can name all the girls in the town Weimar. I believe he gets in charge of like propaganda or something. So this is actually all relevant. All of this information. But God knows who actually remembered all of this and then took it on later to be useful. And you get an elixir for collecting all the knights, which is nice. Nothing more. I mean, it's only the start of the game and it's a very simple task, but that information is very useful for later on in the game because it can get you another item, as most of the side quests do. Whew. So, getting pretty knackered. Trying to search for the princess. If only she was somewhere in the near vicinity. So, if you haven't quite guessed yet, the woman in the white gown is Princess Garnet herself. And we have Steiner trying to retrieve her. And we have Zidane there trying to steal her away. And God knows what Princess Garnet's doing. Just risking her life, clearly. But to what end? I'm sure we don't know. So the only smart thing to do, of course, in this scenario is to just follow her in the most reckless and life-threatening fashion. What could possibly go wrong? Well, that, obviously. So with Steiner embedded in a wall, we're going to take back over Zidane, who's on the hunt for Princess Garnet, who is right there. Strange that she'd run that way because there's no door that way, so she's going to have to come back. Oh. No, I didn't have a request. Look, there's nothing over here. Can't go anywhere around there. So, back in control of Zidane. And let's see if we can catch up to her. What in tarnation? Now, Ruby, she is the leading lady of the play, but she's not actually a thief. She's just someone that's hired as like an actress. Or an actor, if you prefer, like the gender-neutral term. To play the leading lady in I Want to Be Your Canary. So she's not actually a member of the thief. So she's not in on the plan. She's just an actress. And she clearly supposed to have some sort of American accent. Well, Texan accent, really. I think there's anything you can do around here apart from sort of chase after her. Is there anything over here? No. Ooh. So let's see where she's gone. Now this is the room. It's all connected because we're inside the ship. This is the room where we actually started the game. And they did have to improvise, yes. So, do you work on this theatre ship? As you have no doubt suspected, the truth is that I am actually Princess Garnet, till Alexandros, heir to the throne of Alexandria, etc., etc. And she has a favour she wishes to ask of Zidane. I wish to be kidnapped. How convenient. What are the odds that she would want to be kidnapped? And then Zidane can play the play the good guy and say, "Oh, of course, I'll do my best to kidnap you." That was the plan all along. And we've got the rest of the band coming in to sort of evac her out of Alexandria. We still do have the troubling problem of Steiner following us, though, so it's going to be a bit of an issue. Oh, and there he is. Princess? Oh, Princess? Are you over here, Princess? A Princess! A Princess! I don't think you can quite find her. Where have you been? So, he's going to attempt to follow us and capture us, so it's not a dead end because we have a El Secreto Exito. There we go. Now, the bit that bugs me about this bit is that we have this super secret escape hatch. Just don't close it behind us. I think it's a bit obvious where we've gone, but sure, that's fine. We'll just leave that wide open. And foolishly, the knight gets stuck in the hole and stops Steiner from following us. It's almost like that knight particularly is on our side, and it's blank. There, he's another member of Tantalus. He's actually on our side. He's the guy that we were previously with, and he's dressed up in a suit of armour. She's been training to escape the castle, apparently. So, I think I'm still in a party of one here. Yeah, still just Zidane. Now this is pretty cool. At the moment, there aren't any pickups in the room, but if we turn the wheel to the left, okay, you can notice everything. All the engine bits start to. Oh, and do you see that chest drop down there on the right? If you reduce the ship's power, you'll crash the ship. Turn the wheel back to the right. So it's going too slowly now. So I don't know if you can see, but that made a chest drop down from the roof over there. See it there? And then if I turn the wheel to the right, it's going to make the ship go too fast. And if you look in the top centre leftish, I think something falls down. Or somewhere around the top, it falls down. There it goes. It was top right, top middle right. Another chest fell down from the roof because we caused the ship to shake. So it's not just flavour, that does actually provide a use. Because now I can run round and grab those. I can pick up that. Get a Phoenix down. Not super useful, but whatever. All goes to a good cause. Then go around here. Open a chest. And a Phoenix Pinion. Very useful. Phoenix Pinion is actually... where is it? So this here... I can't use it. It's like an equipable item in the extra slot. He can't equip it, but it enables to teach certain people summons, and they have specific uses. It's actually quite useful to have Phoenix Pinions. I think the more Phoenix Pinions you have as well. Oh, hello Steiner. What are you doing here? The more Phoenix Pinions you have, the summon that you learn off of Phoenix Pinion is boosted up in power the more you have on you, so it's pretty useful to pick up as many as possible because there are a limited amount of them in the game, I believe. Well, and I don't think this will be Pluto Knight's finest hour because, as I said, we've got a man on the inside. you can just leave the princess to us. Now, same as always, I think it is possible to lose this fight because Steiner does actually attack. But same as always, we have 3 thieves on our team, so we want to steal everything that he has. So they are going to be doing nothing but steal until it says that he has nothing. So I got leather hat there, pretty useful. Couldn't steal anything. He does have something, or else it would say he has nothing to steal, basically. So let's wait for my gorgeous to go up. And we'll steal again. Oh, no. How do I go back? There we go. Couldn't steal anything. Couldn't steal anything. Now, there is something you can steal. Couldn't steal anything. The stealing gorges work. Basically, every enemy that can be stolen from has 4 different classifications of items. They have like common, uncommon, rare, and super rare. And the chance of stealing like the common item, is like 50%, and then the chance of stealing the uncommon item is like, I don't know, 10%, and it goes down to like 5%, and it goes down to like 1%. And when you steal, you like roll a dice, or die rather, and there you go, silk shirt. So I've got a silk shirt, and then he doesn't have anything, so we can just attack him now. But it rolls like the 1% chance of stealing the super rare item first, and then if you don't get that, then it tries for the next rarest item, then it tries for the next rarest item, then it tries for the next rarest item. So there's 4 tiers of sort of rarity that they're classified as, that you can steal items off of people. He'll never give up. Now, this move is called Armor Break. So I guess you can imagine what it does. It's just a shame that Blank had stored Ooglops under his armour to use as a distraction that we never needed. And everyone hates Ooglops apart from Zidane and the princess. Freaks them out a little bit. I imagine it would freak me out a little bit as well. And, of course, don't forget, the play is still going on above. To use as a distraction. And they're just about to sort of reach the crescendo of the play. They're just about to get to the good bit where it doesn't matter how much Marcus treasures Princess Cornelia, she is going to be married off to some other person. I'm not quite sure how this play works. They don't really go into it, but basically it's like sort of like a Romeo and Juliet story where there's like a commoner who loves a princess, and the princess is going to get married off for like diplomatic relations. It's a bit weird, but it sort of echoes how the actual Final Fantasy story works in this game. I don't know if those circles looks like he got punched in the face a bit, but we're actually going to come up in the middle of the play in front of absolutely everyone. And they're not very happy about it. So what Princess Garnet's going to do is pretend to be the princess in the play. The princess is going to act as a princess. That was the weird Tantalus salute. And she's going to be like, "Oh, Marcus, I missed you so." And poor old Steiner doesn't quite understand what's going on. And he thinks what's going on is real. And it's sort of Prince Schneider. He thinks suddenly like he's going to be married to the princess. He's a little bit overwhelmed. Boop boop. Yeah. So it looks like they're about to get away with it because Steiner is stunned. And the play is going on without a hitch. And Marcus in his moment of vengeance, goes to attack the king. But she takes the bullet for him. It's fake, it's just a play. Steiner doesn't know that, of course. He's, again, in a permanent state of like, hands over the head shock. He's like weeping for her corpse. And then, in classic Romeo and Juliet style, Marcus doth killeth himself. And the Queen is watching on, and she is completely oblivious to the fact that her own daughter is on stage. Why did she have to die? Where could Garnet be? Oh, why did she have to die? You know, a little bit ridiculous, but... And of course, Vivi and Puck are still watching the show from the front row. Glad we climbed out all the way over here, yeah. But security is on hand to catch those trespassers. You can tell they're trespassers because they're not like the 2D audience in the background. Puck just bugs off, he's gone forever. And Vivi, in an attempt to escape, actually runs on stage. Whoop. So, and then Vivi tries to defend himself with a bit of fire magic. Oops. But accidentally sets on fire Princess Garnet's hood. And I think that may have rumbled the plan. Because I think everyone, kind of everyone knows that the princess is on the stage and that she might be trying to escape. Whoops. See, that's his bad. And we have Vivi as well. Vivi is coming to join us. And of course, there's going to be another fight because Steiner's going to try and stop us. Now, the same rules apply as per usual. Try and steal as much crap as possible. I'm fairly certain that each of the knights each of the smaller knights on either side of Steiner don't have anything, but I'm going to try and steal from them anyway. Oh, I can't steal from them. Never mind. So you'll notice because I'm on stage, I can only use like SFX, which I'm not going to use because it doesn't do any damage. And I've also got the princess in the party. So she has all of these summons that you can use when you get enough mana, okay? All you got to do is get enough mana to use them. And she also has a bunch of white magic as well, like Cure and crap. There's a way to cast it on everyone, but I don't know what the button is. So I'll just skip it for now. I should probably figure that out. Because you don't have to cast like your magic on a single target, you can cast it on multiple targets. But I don't know how to do that. Let's try and figure it out. Oh, never mind, he's dead. As you can clearly see, Vivi does a hell of a lot of damage. Ah, only a flesh wound, quote unquote, Monty Python. Stabilizer's configured, and it looks like we are abandoning Alexandria with the princess on board, and we're going to make our hasty escape. It's going to be seamless, I think. There's no way where they would ever suspect, yeah, with the princess having just appeared on stage, and the play just stopping, and then we fly away, that they think we're trying to kidnap her, or anything like that. I mean, really? What are they really going to do to try and stop us? Oh. Oh. So, enjoy these little movie clips while you can. There's probably about half of them are in the first bit of the game, and then the other half are spread evenly throughout the rest of the game. So they're going to try and chain us down. A little bit dangerous. In fact, incredibly dangerous. Especially considering a lot of people view the play from the rooftops. So at the moment, the ship is pinned, and it's up to the Queen to roll out her super mega weapon. It's a bomb. The bomb is like a mainstay of Final Fantasy, and it's a very common enemy that you see quite a lot. And we will be battling against Steiner, not the bomb. The bomb is sort of just there, though, hanging behind him. Now, this is a proper battle, and you... it's not a proper battle, and you can't steal from him. Come on. I just want to steal loads of items. Now, I wonder how you use Cure on everyone. Do you use, like, this button? This button? This button? Oops. Oh, I can make it disappear. Let's try and find what button makes it... Oh, God. What have I done? Oh, I've set it to auto by accident. Whoops. Look, oh god, I made everyone auto-attack by accident. What is the button? Yeah, attack. Because she should be able to heal the whole party, and it's very strong. Is it that? Ah, there we are. There we are, and she can heal everyone. Very useful. So in this fight, the more damage you do to Steiner, the bigger the bomb gets. Look how much it heals you by. That's so good. Yeah, the more damage you do to him, it just grows and grows and grows, which is pretty bad, considering that when it gets to a certain size, it explodes, and it's a bomb. That's pretty bad. Steiner thinks he can take us. No, he can't. You are not going to be able to do that. It's a bomb! Yes, it is a bomb! He would have thought with the princess attacking him, he would have sort of put two and two together and thought, well, I can't really stop this. If the princess is against me and I'm supposed to be protecting her, maybe I should reconsider my position. But as you can see, everyone's saying, look behind you, it's behind you, and he's not going to fall for such a trick. Fortunately, it's not a trick in this particular instance. And the bomb is pretty big. Which isn't good, because we are on an airship made of wood and dreams. Fortunately, it's a very sturdy and robust ship, so it can just sail the heck out of there. Kinda. I mean, we can make it a little ways out of Alexandria, but something tells me that we are going down. Something also tells me that the Queen is pretty annoyed. Oh, sorry. A lot of death and destruction that we caused there. Well, I'm willing to blame the Queen for that one. We would have just sailed away. I think the Queen caused a lot of death and destruction. Ooh. Clearly that fan didn't matter a lot to her. But yeah, with the explosion that happened, the ship is just gonna sink into the clouds. And as long as it lands somewhere nice, somewhere that's not, like, evil and ridden with monsters, I think we should generally be fine. Oh, we're gonna crash! And... oh god, we're gonna crash into, like, a dark, evil forest. Okay. That ain't good. Ooh. It's one hell of a fireball, isn't it? So, we have now crashed into a forest. Garnet. I never imagined you would do that. Zorn and Thorn. Her jesters. Why is she calling on her jesters? She has a little experiment that is combat ready. But we don't want to kill Princess Garnet. She needs her alive and bring her back at once. Some ulterior motives there that the Queen appears to have. And we are waking up now somewhat unharmed. Maybe a little bit worse for wear, given the fact that we just fell from the sky to look upon the wreck of the Prima Vista airship. It's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. If you invested that much money in like a ship that could fly and it just got all knackered, I'd be annoyed. Yeah, it's wasted. Crash in this forest. No one's ever made it out of the forest alive. Well, it would be a pretty short game if we all died here. Quick one in. Get the wounded out. Look at him. Boom. Straight in control. God, he knows what he's doing. Weapons, items, anything we can use. There's no way we can survive. All of our stuff is toast. Cool. Oof. I'm beat. So, Prima Vista's a little bit on fire. It's got a few people inside it who are a little bit injured. But they're trying to evacuate all of the stuff from it. Maybe the princess got squashed under the ship. Jesus. I certainly hope not. And Zidane enters the fray. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised you made it. I can't believe I jumped off. Well, I got thrown out from the impact. Yeah, so basically we need to find Zidane. Oh, and I've got an active time event. So, an 8 or an active time event lets you see what's happening elsewhere at the same time. press 1 to see it going on. So basically, whenever I have an 8, it's like a little like movie clip I can watch, and it takes me and it shows me what other characters are doing at the same time. So this is what's happening to Vivian Garnet at exactly the same time. They are being assaulted. Ooh. They're being assaulted by forest creatures. So, it's going to be the worst situation we've ever been in. I don't know. I think we've been in stickier. So, all the little band members have survived, which is pretty nice. Is there something back here? Oh, Phoenix down, thank you. I don't think he'll let me in the ship yet. Blank searching inside, so basically my job now is to go and find the princess. Is there anything else to pick up? No. Well, Moscow. He wants mail, but we don't have any mail for him because we're searching for Monty. Well, I'll leave it there again, folks. I'll save the game, and when we return, we'll be hopefully finding Princess Garnet. As you just saw in that little movie clip, she fortunately wasn't squashed under the ship. So if you like the video, drop a like on it, as per usual. If you've got any feedback you want to give me, hit me up with a comment. And if you want to see when these videos come out regularly, feel free to subscribe. But for now, I'll save, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks then. Bye.